We're here at the lake. Emma's gonna go swim while I'm gonna go run. So on the schedule today is 12 kilometers, easy pace. And I'm on the trails. Gonna take it nice and easy because I'm still so sore after yesterday's 27-kilometer long run. I added in some elevation into this run, but I'm just walking it because there's a lot of steps and it's supposed to be easy, so I'm taking it easy. I thought about potentially pushing this day out and not running today, but I'm trying to get used to running on tired legs, so figured why not just push through. I'm sore, but I'm not that sore. And the only way to get better at hills is to do hills, so you just gotta take every opportunity we can to get some elevation. So that's what we're doing. And I don't mind more excuses to be on the trails. So this worked out perfectly. Okay, let's go. I forgot to bring my headphones today. And you know what? It's been so lovely just being out in silence and nature. Like, there's no one on the trails, because I guess it is Monday. And it's so quiet. Does that mean that there's a cougar lurking behind me? I don't know. But I'm loving this. $12K done. Whew. That was a lot of elevation for an easy run. That was so intense. Oh my God. So that was probably the hardest workout that I've done to date. I am so sore, but at least I was so consistent. I was able to hit the targets and got progressively faster, which was amazing. I mean, I think overall I'm pretty happy with how that went, considering how I felt. I honestly, even on the first round, I was like, this is way too hard and there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this, but we got it done and hit the targets, and honestly, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So yesterday I was feeling so sore that I wasn't gonna run today, and then I actually don't feel so bad. I guess I had a good night's sleep, and I've just been taking it easy. The workday is just done now, and I'm feeling like it might be nice to just go out and just do an easy run. It's only 9 kilometers, so I figured why not just do it. So it looks like this week I'm doing more longer, easy days, and my long run is a little bit shorter. So that's good because it means that I don't have to spend so much time recovering after a really long run. So I think that's I like how Runna is kind of balancing that. So I'm just having a bit of chocolate milk with some salt in it. Sometimes I prefer this over a protein shake because this has 18 grams of protein and a bunch of other electrolytes and minerals which help aid recovery. So I ended up doing 9 kilometers. Average pace was 5:47. Just took over 50 minutes with 52:05. And yeah, I just took it super easy. I did not push very hard, even though it was quite windy out there. And that definitely made me feel like I was putting in more effort than I needed to, but I just, again, took it really slow. I'm just trying to get time on my legs, get the distance in. I was so close to skipping it, but we pushed through. Because it's like days like this where you're like tired and like don't want to work out, that you just need to mentally push through and know that you're getting stronger, not just physically, but also mentally. And that's what we're going to need for this ultra run, because there's no way that we're going to be able to physically get through it. We're going to need a lot of mental strength training. I was supposed to do a strength session today too, but I think I'm just going to push that out and do it maybe Friday instead. Today we have hill repeats, and on the schedule is 1K warm up, and then we go into 10 reps at 60 seconds running hard uphill, and then we do 1K cool down. So yeah, this is a little bit more than what we did last week. It's definitely gonna hurt. Anything more than like 30 to 40 seconds is so hard for me right now. So I know this is really good training that's gonna help get me faster on hills, build up some strength. I'm not sure if I'm gonna run to the same hill yet. I think there's another hill that might be just as kind of steep and long. Might be a little bit more quieter too, which will be nice. But yeah, so let's get ready, warmed up, and get this workout done. Whew. Finally warmed up. Now we're ready to go get this workout done. Okay, just here at the hill. Gonna start the first set. Let's go. First set done. Not so bad, I guess. It's gonna get nasty fast. Now we jog back down. So 5 sets done. I'm now gonna make it harder by going up this street, which is a little bit steeper, because obviously I want to make it harder on myself. Come on, let's do it. Definitely harder. Holy shit. Rep 8 done. 2 more to go. Work, let's do it. Last set. I'm in so much pain. After these 4 or 5 days without rest, and I'm struggling. Everything is irritating me today. I guess Garmin was giving me audio cues into my headphones, and when it does that, it lowers the music volume. And after one of the audio cues, it reduced the volume, and then it didn't go back to the original music volume, and so I had to listen to it on my music on low volume. But then when I ended it on my watch, all the audio cues were coming through at the end, so I guess there was just like a bug or something.
Completed at 5:19 pace. Recover. Until lap press. Lap time 6:32.
Dear God. This workout was so incredibly hard. Again, I don't know why I went onto that steeper hill for the second half. That was just stupid. I did not need it because it was way steeper, and I could get 30 seconds, but anything longer than that, I was struggling. I couldn't get any glute activation. Like, I couldn't feel my glutes on any of the hills. Like, it's all quads. I think I need to do some glute activation before I do any of these hill repeats. Now I just have to cool down, stretch, do some post-workout stretches, and then go home and eat because I'm tired. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's rest day. I think my body's just feeling it after 5 days. Is it 5 days? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Oh yeah, 5 days in a row. And I think a rest is needed. As the session progressed, it looks like your pacing naturally adjusted as the fatigue set in. Yes, it did, sir. For future, if you find yourself getting tired towards the end, focus on maintaining your form rather than speed. This will pay off in your upcoming race where you'll need that endurance. Yeah, for sure. That's what I was trying to do, is really just focus on swinging my arms and trying to pull my legs up, because I couldn't get that glute engagement. As much as I was trying to squeeze it, I think I was leaning over too much. I don't know. If anyone has any cues for hills for glute engagement, hit me up. Okay, let's get those stretches done. Total distance on this run was 6:45 kilometers. Total time 44 minutes 54 seconds. Average pace 6:57. Here at the trailhead, and on the schedule today is 16.5K. Thank God it's a smaller long run this week. I like that. It's a nice change to having a super long run and shorter easy days. Although I feel like this week my easy days have been super hard. Yesterday's rest day felt much needed. I didn't even go to the gym to do some strength training, even though that was scheduled, because honestly I felt like just having a full rest day was just necessary. And then so on today, I'm playing around with my nutrition actually. So Em has bought a bunch of precision fuel, so I'm going to use that today, and I have put it into my water, and it's a carb sodium mix, which is going to be great for being able to take in some fluid, take in some sodium, and also carbs at the same time. And I've replaced that from the Gatorade that I've used last week. Because I'm a 190-pound male, I need roughly 75 to 90 grams of carbs per hour. So that 2 scoops of that is giving me 30 grams of carbs. And then I also have 2 of their gels, which will be 30 grams each. And that will be the first hour, and then I have dried fruit for the second hour with some backup Lara bars. And that should be my nutrition. It shouldn't take too long today. I'm actually going to wear different shoes. So when I started training for this, I ended up buying a new pair of New Balance Gore-Tex shoes, which have come in clutch on all those wet days. But I've been getting blisters every single time I run in them. And I thought maybe it was just a break-in issue. And normally New Balance are a pretty good fit for me. I never have to break them in, but for some reason this pair just haven't fit me quite right. So I'm breaking out an old pair of Innovate Ultra shoes, and I wore these on my last Ultra and when I was training before, and they actually feel really good. I wore them on Monday just to kind of break them in, because I haven't worn them since a Spartan race that I did, and they are crusty. They are caked in mud. I did rinse them, but I just haven't worn them in so long, and I think the mud has just settled in. So anyway, I'm going to wear them today to just kind of use it as an alternative and see if this goes a little bit better. But yeah, so let's just get this run started. Anyway, these are the shoes that I'm wearing. So it appears as though the trail I had programmed is no longer existing. So I think I have to take a shortcut. Oh wait, is this a trail? Maybe I can go in here. Found, I guess, the old trail, I think. Finally at the car. Total distance was 18 kilometers, average pace 8:04, elevation gain was 868 meters. Yeah, it was hot today, wow. But yeah, like the map that I had chosen, some of the paths were actually closed or like completely gone. So I ended up having to find another route and just stop and like try to find where I was going because I was so lost. Clearly I'm not doing a very good job at choosing these routes because they're either very hard or they are leading me down paths that don't exist. So yeah, that's what happened today. But it was good. It was just really hot. But I think I did really well with the nutrition. The precision fueling actually feels really good. Liquid carbs taste like kind of like a lemonade, but not super sweet. It was good, actually. I enjoyed it. And then same with the gels. That was the first time for me ever having them. I usually always have like a Morton gel. I was so thrown off by the texture of the gel. What it reminds me of is like a yogurt drink. It's just like, that's the kind of texture it has. Even kind of tasted a little creamy. I don't know what it is. Or maybe I was just mentally envisioning that. I liked them actually, and definitely a lot easier to get in. There's no gel, not like a goo. It's not like Morton. There's nothing to chew-ish, you know? So it goes down really easy, and you don't necessarily need liquid to wash it down. Yeah, I think overall this week was a tough week mentally. I think I was fatigued and I was definitely feeling it mentally. I had to really push myself to get out and do the runs, but at least we did them. I think this is just part of, you know, ultra marathon training. As long as we're out there and getting it done, that's all that matters. So, but yeah, I'm glad that it's done. And again, another rest day tomorrow before we go again next week. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in a later video. Bye.